Aloha! Welcome to UkuleleOnTheGround.com's Whiteboard request. My name is Aldrine, and this time we have a request from Polite Cheese 1414. And his request was for Hotel California. So we're going to learn Hotel California and the cool little intro they do right in the beginning. Alright, so we're going to learn the chords. We're going to learn the chords, the verse and the chorus. We're going to learn the strumming pattern and the picking pattern for the intro. Alright, let's get down to it. We're going to learn a bunch of chords. There's a bunch of chords. The song is pretty hard. You're not going to get away with, playing 4 chords in this song. It's an Eagles tune. They're very complicated guys. So we have B minor 7, which basically we're going to follow the red dots right here. That's where we're going to place our fingers, okay? So we're going to take our pointer finger and we're going to bar the 2nd fret. So that's how you play the B minor 7 there. Next we have an F sharp, okay? F sharp, see this 1st fret right here? That means we're gonna bar this fret. We're gonna play E string 2nd fret and G string 3rd fret, okay? So pointer finger will be barring the 1st fret, middle finger, E string 2nd fret, ring finger, G string 3rd fret. So that's your F sharp. Next up, A chord, G string 2nd fret, C string 1st fret. So middle finger, G string 2nd fret, pointer finger, C string 1st fret. Okay, next up, E, A string 2nd fret, E string 4th fret, C string 4th fret, G string 4th fret. So there's various different ways that you can hold this. The way that I do it, I bar the 2nd fret and I use my ring finger to bar the top 3 strings on the 4th fret. What you can also do, pointer finger, A string 2nd fret, ring finger, E string 4th fret, middle finger, C string 4th fret, and I just mute the top with my thumb like this. However you want to hold it is fine, as long as you're holding those notes over there. Now, next up is a G chord. You should have this down. It's a pretty simple chord. Pointer finger, C string, 2nd fret. Ring finger, E string, 3rd fret. Middle finger, A string, 2nd fret. Next up, D chord. Very simple. A, C, and E strings on the 2nd fret. So you're holding down the top 3 strings on the 2nd fret. You can use pointer, middle, ring finger for that. Or you can use one finger if you want to do that also. However you want to hold it is going to work fine, as long as you're holding those notes. Last but not least, E minor, okay? So A string 2nd fret, you're going to be holding with your pointer finger. Middle finger, E string 3rd fret. Ring finger, C string 4th fret. So those are the chords that we're going to be using for Hotel California. Now you may have noticed that I have blue dots on my little fretboards over here. What those blue dots are, they're going to represent the little notes that we're going to play in between while we're doing the picking pattern. So don't worry about the blue parts. But right now, let's play our chords. Let's get used to them. All right. So B minor 7. Then we have F sharp. A, E, G, D, and E minor. All right, now let's take a look at those chords with the blue dots. So you have B minor 7. That blue dot is on the C string 4th fret. You're going to use your ring finger to play the blue dot here. It's going to be like that, all right? Next, you have F sharp. The only finger you can use is your pinky finger. You're going to place it on the A string 4th fret for the blue dot. Next up, your A chord. Notice there's 2 different blue dots here, so you can either play the 2nd fret or the 4th fret. Fret here. So you can use your ring finger for the 2nd fret or pinky finger for the 4th fret. Whichever one you want to use, they're both going to work, okay? E string, this one's a little bit harder. So E, E chord, A string, 7th fret. So it's a kind of a stretch here. Or if you don't want to do that, what you can do is you can let go of this whole thing, just bar the 4th fret, and play the 7th fret A string with your pinky finger. Same thing. So if you want to do that to make it easier for yourself, yeah? G, notice we have 2 dots again. So you're going to play your G chord. Now the first dot is going to be on your 0th fret, all right? So it's going to be like this. So you're going to let go of your middle finger. The second dot is on the 5th fret, which is played by your pinky finger. Next up, D chord, and you have the 5th fret A string again. So D. Or same thing as your E chord, you can use your pointer finger to just bar the whole 2nd fret. Last but not least, we have E minor. So you have your E minor chord. Simply take your pinky finger on the A string 5th fret. All right, so that's gonna come in when we do our picking pattern, okay? Now the verse is pretty straightforward. It's gonna happen over and over again. We have B minor to F sharp, to A, and to E, G, D, E minor, F. The way that I like to look at this is I like to break them up into 2, okay? So every 2 chords, we have B minor, F sharp. Then we have A and E. Then we have G and D. Then E minor, F sharp. Okay, once again, here's the groups. B minor, F sharp, A and E, G, D, E minor, F sharp. Okay, and that goes for the chorus as well. The chorus is G, D, E minor, B minor. Notice I have F sharp in blue here. That means it's gonna, once you repeat this chorus, the second time that you play it, you're gonna play F sharp instead of B minor. So you have G, D, E minor, B minor. Then G, D, E minor, F sharp. All right, so it's gonna sound like this. On a dark desert highway, F sharp, cool wind in my hair. A, warm smell of eucalyptus rising up through the air. G, D, up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. E minor, F sharp, my head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. So pretty much like every single line on that verse, you're gonna do 2 chords. Okay, that's how the format is gonna be. B minor, F sharp, A, E, G, D, E minor, F sharp. All right. Same thing as the chorus. So the chorus is G, D. Welcome to the Hotel California. E minor, B minor. Such a lovely place, such a lovely face. One more time, G, D. We're living it up at the Hotel California. Then E minor, F sharp. Any time of year, you can find it here. All right, now here we got our strumming pattern. Our strumming pattern is just a simple down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up strumming pattern. And we're gonna make it into a little bit more an upbeat on 2 and 4. So let's focus on down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Let's count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now let's try our chord changes, okay? Let's just do 1 time of the verse, all right? So 1, 2, and ready, go. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair. A, warm smell of eucalyptus. E, rising up through the air. G, up ahead in the distance. D, I saw a shimmering light. E minor, my head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. F sharp, I had to stop for the night. All right, but that, you know, that gets kind of boring. If you're just gonna play down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, it's kind of boring. So this is what we're gonna do to spice things up. Now, most of these chords, you're only using 3 fingers. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna use your pinky finger to stop the chord. Okay, right here we have the count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. What we're gonna do is 2 and 4 are the only ones that's not going to be muted. So we're gonna mute 1 and we're gonna play 2 and 3 and will be muted. 4 is played, but the and or the upbeat of 4 is also muted. So ooh, 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 play, 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 play. Okay, I mean, you know, that's, if you want to make whatever kind of sounds that you want, that's just the kind of sounds that goes in my head. You can say ooh, chaka, ooh, chaka, ooh, chaka, or la la loo, la 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 loo, la 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 loo. Whatever you want to, you know, whatever you want to picture in your head. So that's what you're gonna do. Okay, let's try this out with our B minor. So our B minor, play your B minor 7 chord. You're gonna take your pinky finger, you're gonna place it over the strings like this, but you're not gonna put pressure, so you're not gonna hear whatever your pinky finger is playing. You're gonna hear this. You are putting pressure on your B minor 7, okay? So just like how we said la la loo, la 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 loo. So la la loo, la 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 loo, la 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 loo, la 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 loo. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You can practice this with all the other chords. So let's try it on the F sharp. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and la la loo, la 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 loo, la 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 loo. Whatever kind of noise that you can make to, you know, kind of remember this this little beat right here, that'll be great. Okay, so make up your own thing, make it fun, make ukulele playing fun for yourself. All right. Now let's play the verses using this. So if you're having a hard time, practice this. But if you already got it, if you're like, dude, I was doing that like 2 years ago, so you can start doing this. Play the verse with me. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, B minor. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, a warm smell of eucalyptus rising up in the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. All right, so that's pretty much how this works right here. So you got the verses, and you got the chorus, and this is what you're doing. Do do ba do 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 ba do 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 ba do 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 ba do 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 ba. Okay. Now let's move on to the meat and potatoes of this song. There's an intro which sounds like this. Yeah. So what we're gonna play is these blue notes. That's where the blue notes come in, okay? Now we're gonna play a B minor 7, and this right here is gonna be our little pattern. So C and A, so these are your strings together. So C and A strings on your B minor 7. Then you're gonna play G, E, G, A. So those are the strings, G string, E string, G string, A string. So let's try that with the C and A together. G, E, G, A. One more time. And you're going to end this with a G, E, A. All right, so it goes like this. C and A, G, E, G, A, G, E, A. All right, now we're gonna play the blue note. Okay, so you're gonna play your B minor 7. You're gonna play that once, then you're gonna play the C string, then play the blue note, and then go to your F sharp. Play this again. But then when you play that last A on the F sharp, you're gonna play the blue note on your F sharp. So it's gonna sound like this. Now you're gonna play the A chord. But on this A this time, you're gonna play this blue note. Okay, so it's gonna be like this. Next, you're gonna play the C string while you're holding your A chord. Then slide that to the 2nd fret. That's when you form your E chord. Play this little pattern once again. And on that last A, you're gonna play the blue note. This is the most difficult part in this song. Playing this E chord and that blue note on the 7th fret. But like I said, you can just let go of everything and just bar that 4th fret and play the pinky on the 7th fret. So that A to E part is gonna sound like this. Now let's move over to the G part, to the D. Okay, it goes like this. So what you're gonna do on the G, you're gonna start off playing the G, then play this little pattern right here. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna play an open, just like on the blue note right here. Open A. You're gonna hammer on the 2nd fret back, then play the other blue note, A string 5th fret. Immediately to the D, then play this little pattern right here. Last notes on the A on that pattern, you're gonna play the blue note once again. So it's gonna sound like this, slow. One more time. Next, play the E minor. Once again, you're gonna play this little pattern. On the last A, you're gonna play the blue note. You're gonna end that with an F sharp, play the blue note again. So the whole thing sounds like this. And you're ready to jam Hotel California. You have the chords, you have the chords of the verse and the chorus, you have a really cool little strumming pattern right here, and you have a picking pattern that you can play with the blue notes. You have everything that you need to jam a classic Eagles tune, all right? If you want to learn anything or if you want to request anything, check out the comments below, email us, and we'll pick the best one. We'll put it up. Whoever gets the most votes on the comment section or whichever one we think is great, we're going to play that one, okay? So this is Aldrin Guerrero for ukuleontheground.com signing off. Till next session, have a great one and jam on. Aloha.